Happy
Hi.
Monday. Happy Monday.
That feels strange.
I
Happy
know. I
Monday.
almost said
Happy
Tuesday.
Monday.
It is for sure a Monday. Nona and I were just talking about how off our schedule felt. It's definitely
Confirmed.
Monday vibes.
Yes. Confirmed. It is Monday. Hello, everyone. How is your tagging going?
Enjoying the heat wave. That's been fun.
Hi,
We're
Heather. Oh, the heat. Yes.
It's been so good. I have 2 pieces I was cleaning today, a water table. Okay, let's be honest. My kids were cleaning. I send them out with some Dawn dish soap and all of them are rag, and they have so much fun because they're playing while cleaning. And it's like a car wash, right? They have so much fun with it. So we enjoy it.
I know. That is still one of my favorite tagging tips that you've given, is the tip about getting your kids out there to clean their outdoor toys. Yes.
Absolutely.
Super smart. Yeah. How is everyone doing?
Yeah. Time is flying. I know going into stores, seeing all the fall stuff just reminds me how close we are getting to the fall sale.
Yep.
October. So I just have to remember not to skip over September.
Yeah. Are we, we're 7 weeks out, aren't we?
Yes.
I had to go
Monday.
look on my cheat sheet
right.
calendar.
Today is Monday. See, I was like starting on Monday. That is today.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, Heather, I came from Ocean Shores today, 20-degree jump in temperature. I believe it. I actually just got back from Oregon today. We went on an expedition to find my husband a new truck. So we've spent the last 2 days in Oregon, like going from truck to truck. And it was pretty cool there. The last place we went last night, we were on the coast, just south of Astoria a little bit. And it was down, like I needed a jacket this morning. And by the time we got home today to Port Orchard, I was baking, and we walked in the house. And the first thing I did was, we're going downstairs because our basement is always so nice and cool.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
It's like, well, I'm just thankful we have AC, right? We don't have central, but it makes it a lot better. Yeah.
It really does. Yeah. Okay, Katie, I want to hear one fun thing you did this last week. So for those of you watching, drop some comments and let us know what you've been doing. I want to hear one thing that you all did this week. And I want to know if you did some tagging. So first question, did you do some tagging? And if not, that's okay. Time to get started though.
I did get to tag some big stuff, fun things. I wouldn't consider moving fun. I've been moving my parents for the last 3 weeks, but fun news, we're done. That is so much fun. We got all finished this weekend. And what else? Gosh, I went to Los Cabos and that was fun. And I haven't been to that one in Bremerton. So that was a great time with the family. So we got to celebrate that we're all done. What about you? Other than Oregon?
Yes, that was probably our fun adventure. Tomorrow is my birthday. And I'm getting up there, guys. I'm getting up there, mid-40s.
38.
Yes. But I still love my birthday. So I'm going to say the fun thing that I'm about to do is I get breakfast cooked for me tomorrow morning. And that is just about as much fun as I can handle, because I love when I don't have to cook a meal. Not have to, but you know what I mean? Like, it's fun to just be able to relax and take it easy and have someone cook a meal for you. It's really cool. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Kat SWG on Instagram says, love the rock wall. I know our rock wall gets so much good love and it gets used every single day. My crazy boys love it. So yeah, welcome everyone. Okay, should we hit some of the hot news, Katie?
Let's do it.
Right. So for those of you who are getting started, getting into the JBF mood, we've got a few little announcements to talk about before we really get into our live tonight. So a few reminders of what's going on now. We still are accepting applications for our Share Squad, which is on our social media accounts. So If you would like to participate in that, please reach out. I can drop a link in the comments to that, but we're looking for people to work with us and to share the JBF love with the people that follow them. So if you're interested in that, please reach out. That's still open. And then I got to check my little cheat sheet because I forgot the other thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, yes. The giveaway on TikTok is still going on tonight through this evening. So we'll announce the winner tomorrow. So if you haven't entered the TikTok giveaway, head over to TikTok. All you need to do is be following us and drop your handle into the comments of the giveaway reel, and that's it. So that goes on through midnight tonight. If you're just joining us, drop in the comments if you guys did any tagging this week and one fun thing you did the last week. So we're just kind of catching up. And then Katie, do we have a class coming up?
We do. So August 28th, we are hopping over to Port Orchard. We are going to be at the Subway over off of Sedgwick. So it's in the party room. We will be having a great time just learning more about tagging hands-on. Bring a friend. It doesn't matter if you have consigned with us before. You are welcome to join us. I am just so excited. It's the last one in August. And so all those who don't want to go around Gorst and would like to come tagging, we will be at
There's
that
plenty
Subway.
of us. Yes.
Yes.
I'm a
I'm
Port
loving it.
Orchardite too. Yeah, it's hard sometimes to make the turn
Yes,
around
I love that
Gorst.
Gravity Coffee though, right nearby.
Yeah.
It pulls me right in.
That's good. Coffee is usually something that could get Katie and I to stop almost every time.
If I didn't mention, it is at 6:30 p.m. So at that Subway. And then don't forget to RSVP on Facebook or email me at katiepercy@jbfsale.com. And I am happy to make a new consigner bag for you. And it's got hangers and cardstock and safety pins, the ones we use and supply through our supply order. And you just get the nitty-gritty details of all it takes to consign with us.
Absolutely. And if you're not able to make a class in person, we always emphasize how important the in person classes are. But if you just can't swing it, we've also got a recording of the class on YouTube, and we're happy to share that with you. So, if nothing else, if you just can't make it, be sure to watch the video on YouTube as well. It's really such a good way to get started. So, yeah. All right. Hi, Teresa. Slow year of tags for me. Coach my first soccer practice with 2 age groups tonight. Oh, fun. I know. I always think it would be kind of fun to be a coach. Neither one of us have done it yet. Have you done it, Katie?
No. My husband does, though. And so just juggling everything, it's difficult. You never know who's going to be. We have 3 kiddos, and so not knowing who's going to be at what practice field at what time. But I guess when you do coach, you get to put in what field you want to be at what time. So, yeah, maybe in the future. Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's great you're doing that, Teresa. Okay. We've got a new little segment to talk to you guys about. Okay. So, one of our goals this year is to help you guys really get the most out of consigning with us. Okay. So, we're going to introduce our weekly top 5 hot selling items that sell lickety split, maybe just to help kind of give you guys some ideas, some inspiration. Maybe you've got stuff in your garage or in your storage unit that you forgot you even had. And maybe this will help kind of remind you to rethink through what you have and see if you have these items. So, this week's top 5, we're focusing on big items. Okay. So, strollers, wagons, especially the stroller wagon combo,
Yes.
those are so hot right now. Slides, outdoor toys like outdoor like activity centers and that kind of thing, cribs and playpens. I would definitely include pack and plays, but yeah, the little pop-up playpens, that kiddos can play in safely when they're really young. Those items almost all sell on the first day.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
firstly, if you're shopping for those items, make sure you get there the first day. But as a consigner, if you've got some of those you don't even remember you had, we're getting rid of some of our big items this year that we forgot we had too. So
Yeah.
that's our top 5 this week. And
Yeah, if you come to pick up supplies from my house, you'll see that my parents moved. So there's lots of outdoor equipment from their house that has moved to my front yard at the moment, and the kids are enjoying it.
Yeah,
They're scrubbing it down and living it out until the summer's over, and it's going to JBF. So I said,
awesome.
live it out while it
Yeah.
lasts.
Oh man, it feels so good to get some of those things out and just get them off to another family, right? It's so nice to know that they're getting to people that need them. And we're going to answer some frequently asked questions, but you guys, tonight we're kind of focusing a little bit on cleaning and prep. Okay. So we're going to kick this off. We're talking about getting your items ready, bundled, cleaned, all that kind of stuff. So, we want to know what your favorite cleaning product is, and we're going to play a little emoji game. Okay. So, drop in the comments an emoji to represent your favorite cleaning product during JBF season, and then tell us what it is in the comment, right? So, find an emoji that comes close and drop that in the comments. I'm going to share one of my absolute favorites, which is Goo Gone, or I also have lemon oil here for getting off sticky stickers and that kind of stuff. Katie, what's yours?
I'm over here trying to write an emoji, but I'm like really slow. Oh, there it is. You guys, I don't even know my handle for TikTok, right? So, a magic eraser is a game changer. So that's my little, it's like
Ooh,
there's no
I
eraser
love it.
emoji. So it's like a rocket
Yes.
flying away. The stains are leaving, right? But I love my magic eraser just for my shoes on the daily. And it doesn't have to be white shoes, right? The soles, I'm wearing my plastic Birks right now. My goodness, I have big feet. All right. So you just taking it, getting this wet, that is absolutely important. And just straighten up. There's some stains on the front. It would come off in an instant by just scrubbing this away. So yeah, Teresa, what a great point. Washing it in the
Yeah,
bathtub,
I
especially for
watched
shoes.
that. Mhm.
If my shoes are pretty grimy, my kids' shoes, especially if we go to the ocean, right, Heather? And they get all sandy, I love to just dump them all in the bath at the end with some Tide powder and just let them soak for like 8 hours. And then you go pop them out in the sun and they will be dry and good as new. You would
Yeah,
never know that those kids went crazy in the
yeah,
sand.
absolutely. Another one of my favorites is the good old fabric shaver. This
Yes.
thing is so great for getting off like pilling, the light, just kind of light pilling on a t-shirt or a sweater, right? Sweaters get that. So that's another one of my favorites. What other favorites do you guys have?
So another one of my favorite, I used to teach you all about making magic concoctions and all the different stuff, but they're all gone.
Have they been retired,
They're
Katie?
done
Oh,
because someone made this magical cleaner and it comes in multiple sizes. Don't ask me why I have both. Not
because
dirty
you love
kids,
it.
right? But
Yes.
I keep this one in my purse. And so when we're in a restaurant or something and they spill that salsa down the front or spaghetti, just treat it right then and there and then throw it in the wash when you get home. But this stuff is literally magic. It's called Miss Mouse Messy Eater Stain Treater, and it can be found on Amazon. I had seen a bunch of reviews and on Instagram and that, and I thought, I'll try it, and it really does a magical job. Don't know what's in it, but it works.
That
Magic.
stuff is
So,
magic. Yep.
I've used it on my couch and carpet and clothing, and it's gotten it all gone.
Yeah.
So
I didn't believe it, but then I broke down and bought some because Katie encouraged me to, and it is really good. It
we
is
got
really
blackberry stains out of the kids' clothes when we were blackberry picking the other day. I was like, I haven't found anything it hasn't pulled yet, so I'll let
That's
you know.
that's awesome. Yeah. So, guys, we're talking cleaning. Okay. If you're just joining us, we're talking about what is your favorite. I'm sorry, I keep accidentally hitting other comments that I've
That's
already
okay.
brought up.
Yeah.
Fat fingers over here. What are your favorite cleaning products? So we're talking cleaning, prep, getting all your stuff ready. Sometimes it just takes the tiniest little bit of elbow grease to get something spiffy and clean, and then poof, it's ready to sell at JBF, right? Because we are trying to keep things as nice and and in great condition as we can. So sometimes it just takes that tiny little bit of extra effort. Heather says, I love Dawn Power Wash. Yes, that's one of Katie's favorites too. Grimy
Absolutely.
toys, rinse and refresh for laundry.
Oh, it's really good. For oil stains, I've heard too. I always like to use an agitator too. This is just a little shout bottle. I want to say it's like $2 at Walmart. And I love the agitator on this. So even if I'm using this, you just want to get that, if it's been maybe sitting there for a little while, or the baby spit up around the neck. I always say this, the yellow spit up is really hard to get out. But I would use this and just kind of get it lifted up from that clothing and make it rise. So I would highly suggest some sort. You can use a toothbrush, right? Like from the Dollar Tree, and use something like that. Just don't put it back in the drawer to use.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. You know what? I have that exact same shout bottle.
Do you?
That the shout is long since gone, but
Yeah.
I fill it with the whatever cleaner. Like I have another cleaner that I love to use for stains, and I just keep refilling it because that's like the best agitator in the
Right.
world.
Look at how faded the front is. It's supposed to be a different color, but she
Yep.
comes with me to the consignor classes because I like to teach just these little
Yeah.
extra tips. And
Everybody has their tricks. So, yeah, share some of your other tricks, you guys, some of the things you love to use. We're going to move on to some questions that we've gotten on the consigner page this week, and we'll chat about that. If you have more questions about cleaning, about anything JBF related at all, just drop them in the comments and we will get to them by the end of the video for sure. So one we got was, are Mommy Mart and Juniors the only departments with limits? So yes, they are. Mommy Mart is limited by the type of items you can bring, and it's limited to 8 items within those categories. I can drop a link for that in the comments. And then Juniors Girls, only Juniors Girls, is limited by brands, and we have a brand list available for you to consult on that. And then formal dresses and swimwear are open to any brand. There's also no quantity limits on Juniors anymore. So we're just going to stick to the brand list. There's no limit on how many items you can consign. And then swim and formal wear can be any brand, but they are going to be subject to style and quality, right? So we still want it to be teen focused, but they don't have a brand restrictions. So
awesome.
that was a great question. All right. And then I'm going to snag another one here.
Yeah, if you guys have any teens in your household, this is going to be the sale to shop. Our teen department should be just filled with only these brands that are highly sought after at great prices. And so make sure to be inviting some friends that you have that have never been to the sale, but have teenagers in their household that would like to shop this area.
Yes. Yeah, we're giving it a little spruce. Mm-hmm. Here's our next question. So, Katie, do all clothes have to be attached by safety pins to the hanger?
Absolutely not. So I brought here a cute little peacoat. This is going to be great for the fall, but someone had mentioned that they safety pin all of their items to the hanger. I wouldn't quite suggest that because it can cause damage over time, right? If maybe you're bringing it to multiple sales and just in the right spots. We like to just have the one on the right-hand side for your tag, but do the shake test. I don't know if you all have heard about this, but you shake that item and make sure it's not falling off that hanger. And if you do this and it stays on, you're good to go. But let's say you have too small of a hanger and that item's going to fall off. That's where you might pin this safety pin through the item and around the hanger. And that way you know it's nice and secure and it is not going anywhere and it is safe. And so when this happens, look at that. It's still going to hang on that safety pin. So that is just a suggestion. So we always say about 4 to 5T is when you're going to be moving up, I would say 5T to the adult hangers. Use it to your discretion. We sell both of them in our JBF Supply order form. But once you bump up to that size, I've noticed that I've tried to hang on as long as possible to those kid hangers because I have so many, only to find my daughter's clothes are on the floor constantly. And I'm like, what is happening, sweetheart? Why is this going on? Only it's me. I'm the problem. I need to bump up to those adults because she is now
Yeah.
in size 7. And I was just holding on for too long. So you just got to go through that closet. So think about that for yourself
Mhm.
in your home. We need to be bumping up to that next size.
Yes. Yeah. And when they're multiples, when you're pinning a set together, that's when you want to attach them to the hanger, right? Because you want to
Absolutely.
make sure both pieces are secure. And
Mhm.
also, you want to have the weight taken off the first item on the hanger and not just pinning something to that because it will pull on the fabric and it can create holes with the extra weight and the wear and tear. So if you're doing a set, or at least more than one item, then make sure the pin goes around the top of the hanger and through your items. And that hanger is going to hold on to that weight and keep your items secure. So,
Oh, such a good point.
yeah. All right. I think we need another emoji. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm bad at pinning the right
You're so good.
comments.
You're doing it
I'm
all.
my mouse is off its game tonight. It couldn't
I
possibly
actually
be my
find
fault.
mine. So there you go.
Yes. Okay. Let's have a little more fun again with some emojis. So drop a no seeing monkey. What do you call that guy, Katie? The monkey. Drop the monkey. If
You
you've
know,
ever
I
printed,
don't know.
drop the monkey who sees no evil if you've printed tags and then immediately lost them before. I have done that. Or drop a trophy if you have somehow never done that and teach us your ways. So I want to know. I have absolutely done that. I'm going to share Katie's emoji because 100% I have done
100%. Or I've made like 2 of the same one, and I'm like, "How did I do that? I only have 1 car seat. Why are there 2 tags of different prices?" Like, maybe Katie last night had a different idea than Katie in the morning of what that car seat should be priced at. I don't know. But, yeah, thanks for making me feel not alone, Teresa. I very much appreciate
Yes.
that. But, yeah, it's
This
or,
is
like, you
guilty.
print all the tags, and why is there one missing? And you just gotta go back and reprint it.
Yes.
It's okay.
Mhm.
It's alright. You just got
I part of my problem is I don't have a set like regimen of what I do when I tag. I would be shocked. I know Heather is on here. I would be shocked if Heather has ever lost tags immediately because I know she's got a system and I bet she is a wizard. Rachel's guilty. So
You're
are
good.
we, Rachel.
You're not alone.
Yeah. But
Mm,
yeah, I don't have a set pattern. It's really sporadic. So that's probably, and I'm forgetful, but
same.
that
Same.
happens. Yeah. Okay, we're also talking all things cleaning and prep, guys. So if you have a favorite cleaner, favorite tool you use, share that with us. That's what we're talking about tonight is little tips and tricks. I have another one. I talk about this every sale, you guys, but this is a magic tool for stickers and labels and things. It's called a Scotty peeler. You can get them on Amazon and I'm sure other places, but that's where I got mine. And this is a magical tool for getting residue and stickers and things like that off. So Scotty Peeler is one of my secret weapons for sure.
Trying to see if I had a shoe near me. I wanted to leave a tip. I carry dryer sheets in my cleaning bag too. So when I have a tote that is ready to go, sometimes I just throw one in the top, and it just helps keep those items smell fresh and ready to go before they sit in the closet, right? And maybe it can just you're worried about that getting musty or something.
Mhm.
And then I use the safety pins too in multiple purposes. When you've got those Velcro on your jackets or in your shoes, sometimes I just take a safety pin to pull some of the hair out and things that the debris that has gotten into the Velcro, just to give it that extra pizzazz, because it's that quality that goes a long way. When a shopper is looking at something and they see that the Velcro is kind of gunky, they might pass on that item. So it's something to consider.
Yeah, and a lot of these things require very small amount of work, but you're going to make a couple extra dollars on that item, so it really adds up. Okay, Teresa says I've got to the point that I make tags and print them and put them in a box with the items until I have time to attach. I haven't lost as many that way. That is so smart, Teresa. That's a really good tip. And big surprise, Heather gets a trophy. I place the tag immediately on the item once they're cut, and I use paper clips, bundle in categories. I am not surprised. You got a trophy even before you commented because I had a feeling. Good job.
I want to be a little gremlin and steal a sheet from her. Sorry, Heather. I'm a little brat. I'm a
I
little.
know. Oh, Doreen's
There
giving
you go,
herself a trophy
Doreen.
too. Good job,
Well,
Doreen. We have some very organized consigners on here tonight.
it's just
Good
not
job.
me.
It's not me either. That's okay. All right. Should we hit another question, Katie?
Let's do it.
Okay. I had to label all my boys' clothes for school this past year. I ended up using a Sharpie since the labels didn't work well. Would it be a no thank you if there's a name written inside of the garment or the shoe?
Yes. So the item would be a no thank you if it is written on just the fabric itself, especially if it's just a basic t-shirt. I'm obviously wearing black, so you wouldn't be able to see on this one, but if it was a light color, it would show through the back of the shirt if you use Sharpie. These are the instances where it absolutely is okay. I found this right before the live to find a jacket that shows this is where you write the child's name when they are going to school. We know jackets do not go home with those kiddos. I hear from my friends all the time, like, I just bought them a nice new jacket and it's not in lost and found, but that's a great way to remember your kid's jacket and that it gets home to the right person. So also if it just has a tag right here, it is absolutely okay to write on this physical tag. That's just fine, but not on the cloth itself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. So on a tag inside is absolutely fine. Yeah. That garment still has a lot of wear and a lot of love left to give. Just because your kiddo's name is on it, that is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yes.
Maybe another Nona will buy the same jacket. You never know.
Can you imagine what do you think the odds would be of me finding a jacket in a thrift store or at a JBF that had a Nona on it? That would be pretty
Some
cool.
crazier things, yeah.
Cool, that's
Maybe.
true. Okay, we got another one. Can I sell a breast pump? This is one we get quite a lot. So,
Mhm.
yes, you absolutely can sell a used breast pump if it's cleaned and it has all the parts and that kind of thing, but it has to be a closed system. So you can Google your style of breast pump. You can Google to find out if it's a closed system or an open system. And you can sell a complete breast pump if it's a closed system.
I wanted to add a little bit to that, Nona. I was
Yes,
thinking
please.
so something to consider is that you do get a free breast pump with insurance when you are expecting. But also there are some that do not qualify for that insurance program. A lot of the wearable ones do not qualify. So those are going to be more expensive and it is okay to price accordingly. But we do say for those like Spectra ones, those are very popular, to price knowing that those were free and something to consider to price on the lower end. But the LV and those types are very sought after wearable ones that cannot be bought through insurance, and you can price accordingly with that.
Yes, absolutely. And they sell quickly. And we have a lot of moms who come to the sale looking for that, which is a great segue before we finish up, Katie, to have a quick reminder on this week's top 5. So, this week's top 5 items to look around your house, see if you have them. These are big, huge sellers, are strollers, wagons, stroller wagons, slides, outdoor toys, cribs, and playpens. So we're just kind of highlighting some 5 items each week that are big, huge sellers to help remind you guys to think through what you have. And we're almost out of time, Katie. Do you want to run through just a reminder about the class?
Yes. So come visit, come hang out with me on Thursday, August 28th. We were going to be over off Sedgwick Road at the Subway in Port Orchard. So, like I said, anyone who's on that side of Gorse, come and join us. Whether it's your first time or your 10th time tagging, you are more than welcome to join. We have new consignor packets available. It is at 6:30 p.m. and it is just a fun time to learn and grow, and just bring a girlfriend who's nervous about consigning, who doesn't know where to start. Join her. Like, come for dinner, just have a good time and relax and get a free packet and some JBF bucks to spend on sale.
Absolutely. JBF is always better with friends. Or Katie and I would not
Do
be
it
here.
without you, let me tell you. For sure.
That's true. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys. And just another quick reminder, you still have until midnight tonight to enter our giveaway on TikTok. Okay, so that's going on over there. And the Share Squad is still open for people who are interested in joining that. And I will drop links to that in the comments. But otherwise, you guys have a great week and keep it up. We can feel the momentum of JBF. It's building up, and we're 7 weeks away from the sale, and it's going to be here in no time.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
So
Yes.
exciting. All right.
It
Well, have a
is.
wonderful night,
All right.
everyone. Don't forget to reach out with any questions you have.
Absolutely. Bye.